Alright, welcome back. Here we are again. This time we're going to go with a little something different. I know in the past couple recordings I was saying about being able to substitute giants in the place of golems for the go wipe, go wee wee, and the go evil attacks here. So put together a couple of them just to let everybody check them out here for something different. Like I said, if you don't have golems or you don't feel comfortable with using the golems, and then you can get away with using giants. The effectiveness is a little bit different just because of the overall hit points of the giants versus the golems, and also the DPS of the giants compared to the golems. So start off here with a go wipe type strategy. Like I said, except I guess it would be G wipe with the giants in place of the golems. So I used 18 giants, which is going to be in place of the 3 golems. So again, like I said, you lose a little bit in the overall hit points for what you're using, but you gain DPS from the giants as opposed to the golems. So check this one out here, and we got a Town Hall 10. It's not a super leveled up Town Hall 10, but it's fairly substantial here. It's got an Inferno Tower under construction, but it's got the level 3 in the middle there with the upgraded towers from max Town Hall 9, but just a little bit extra to it. So let's see here. I kind of forget where I started on this one. So okay, so here we go. Same essential strategy is to get the giants down first, and then fan out the wizards so that they take out these outlying buildings like you want them to. So wall breakers going in, trying to clear a path for all the other stuff. And you can see here too, the big problem with using giants as opposed to the golems is the giant bombs like this and the one that's over here, and when the whiz towers and the mortars get involved, they're doing damage to all of the giants. So they're taking that overall hit point that you get for the giants, and it's taking it down considerably as opposed to the golem. If it's just one golem there, then it's just hitting the one golem and its hit points there, as opposed to the pack of giants that's supposed to make up for one golem. So drop a heal spell there to try to help offset that giant bomb there that really just kind of pummeled a lot of those giants there. And then rage it up again once the clearest path here for the P.E.K.K.A. Drop those down, and the clan castle right there as well. I got a dragon in the clan castle, which is either way there. So rage and get a jump spell over there so that we can get these giants and everything else into the inside part of that the structure there. So Inferno Towers are just doing a little bit too much damage to some of these guys than what I'd like it to do, but most everything is cracking off in there the way that you'd expected it to. But giants are pretty much gone already, whereas if we had 3 golems in the place, they're probably sticking around a little bit longer, soaking up a little bit more damage, which is what you want the golems to do. Not really looking for the golems to do a lot of damage per se, so much as you're looking for them to soak up all the damage so that your wizards and witches and even your P.E.K.K.A. can do a little bit more damage. So Inferno Tower just wreaking havoc there. And if not for the Town Hall outside, me being able to pick off the Town Hall, there would have been no stars. But since it was down there, I got the 1 star, but probably could have gone a little bit better for me. It was a little unlucky hitting those giant bombs with those giants, so it's a little bit of a tough loss and not always indicative of how that strategy is going to work, as I will show you here in just a bit. Again, we'll show the Go Eval with giants instead of golems there again, and then I had a P.E.K.K.A. in the clan castle. Decent Town Hall 9 here, nothing too fancy, but it's been sitting for a bit. So no clan castle troops for this guy, and I don't remember if the expos, obviously the expos are probably not loaded, so makes a little bit of a difference, but not as much as you would think. I dropped the Valkyries off a little bit early over here by mistake. Fat fingered that one a bit, unfortunately, but Thankfully, they went south as opposed to going north, so I got a little bit fortunate in that regards. But again, the same strategy with the Giants going down first and the wall breakers punching holes in the wall. Wizards fanned out, clearing stuff out. And again, the wall's not being the greatest thing in the world, so I was able to just send everything kind of right away. Get the heal spell going there while they're stuck a little bit on the outside of that purple wall. And then, actually, given that the Expos weren't loaded, I didn't really feel the need to use anything other than the jump spell here on top of the heal spell. So, you can have the rage here if you need it, and would obviously be beneficial. There goes the P.E.K.K.A. that was in the clan castle. And again, the pathing of it is, I dropped it extra far south. That way, it didn't want to do something stupid like come up here like these Valkyries did. And again, that was, poor job on my part, but on this particular one, it really didn't matter too terribly much. But so anyways, Giants doing what they're doing. They're still staying for the most part in the front of everything and letting the P.E.K.K.A. and the Wizards and Archer Queen kind of run wild and have their fill of things here. And you can see this is going to be 100% at this point. There's pretty much no doubt about that. And let this one get all the way to the end. Again, Giants can be effective. I prefer the golems just because I've been using them more. But obviously, if you need to, you can go this route with it. So here's another one that's a little bit better. This is just a straight giant wizard attack. So 22 giants, 22 wizards, a lot of wall breakers, and clan castle troops. So again, this is on a decent Town Hall 9. Again, I don't think the Expo's in play here, but you still get a pretty good idea of what's going to happen here. Oh, no, they are. The Expos are working, so perfect. So maybe no clan castle troops is what I was thinking. Either way, I went on the far side away from the clan castle just to avoid that, because otherwise it's it's easy pickings in there. So, and I got to get paid. So if I'm going to do this stuff, I'm going to get paid for my efforts, obviously. So obviously you see the type of bases that I raid when I do this. So anyways, same basic function here with the Giants as with all the other attack strategies. Get them out front and let the Wizards do the damage. The Giants are really there just to soak up the damage, to be the meat shield, so that the Wizards can come in and do the damage that they need to. So a little bit sloppy on that one on my part, but 64%. If the Town Hall's in the middle, that's going to be 2 stars. If I really wanted the star, I could have gotten it over there, but again, you see the value in doing that. And that works with level 5 Giants too. Obviously the level 6 are going to stand up a little bit longer than the level 5s, but same basic premise. You want to get meat shield, get inside the walls as fast as you can, and then lay down those wizards and whatever other main unit of attack and DPS that you want to get down there. So did I do this one? No, this is a different one. So okay, Town Hall 9, a fairly maxed out Town Hall 9, minus does level 2 Expo as opposed to level 3. Cheating a little bit here and getting the 1 star for sure, but again, Giants go down, the meat shield, wall breakers coming out to try to get inside that wall. Little heal there for the giant bomb that got me again. Here come the clan castle troops for the enemy. Spamming out your wizards out here to clear out a path for the Valkyries that are coming. And again, so all of these buildings are out. All these buildings are out. Well, the Town Hall's a little close, but you send them right here, they're going to go for that Tesla or those clan castle troops. So thankfully, that's exactly what they do. They go right for that. Rage them up. Rage is actually a lot more effective on the Giants than it is the Golems. The trap springs 3 of them. So again, where the Golem comes into being a little bit more advantageous than the Giants is the spring traps don't work on the Golem. So, but again, Giants, you're working the meat. Let the working the meat. There you go. You're welcome, Slinky. Giants are the meat shield. Wizards in behind them doing all the damage. Heroes in there too, mixing it up. Witches kind of mopping up the rest. Easy 2 stars. Again, his walls aren't the greatest in the world, but all of his defensive structures are pretty beefed up, and for Town Hall 9. So jump spells work. Lots of wall breakers. Don't be scared of the wall breakers. Wall breakers will save you in the end. I know they're a pain in the ass to keep, 12 or so of them, but man, it's a whole lot better than sitting on the walls just letting the towers pick you off and the mortars just pummel you. So I always carry a fair amount of wall breakers for that, reasons exactly. So, but, so I'll get to the end of this. Archer Queen actually being not completely stupid this time around, which is such a rarity. But anyways, so there's your go wipe, go wee wee, go weeval attack strategies with the giants in place of the golems for those of you that don't feel as comfortable using the golems or whatnot. So if you like your giant wizard attack too, then you can do that. So stick to the script, get the outside buildings down, get your golems or giants up front, let them take all the damage, and then let everything else rain in behind it. So anyways, that's going to do it for this time. This is a short and sweet one, but the best thing you can do is just kind of practice some of this stuff on regular raids. Just do one a day or something like that, or one every other day, just to kind of get in the habit of doing that and finding your timing, because timing is key. Not just to dump everything all at once and go, because that rarely works out well for you, because everything tends to wrap or want to take its own direction. You want to try to dictate what direction they're going to go by when you drop them and when you send them and where you drop them. So anyways, that's all I got for you guys this time around, and we will talk at you later.